Welcome back to Gaming Junction TV, guys. As you can see, we're doing American Truck Simulator. I'm not doing a video on gameplay right now. This is just a little update on their update they did yesterday for the open beta. So we're just going to cover kind of some of the things they've gone over. I know you guys can read this for yourselves if you want, but I'm just going to hit some quick little notes on here uh, just real fast. So just to cover this here, which I think is real cool, the ownable dumpers. Here they got three different types of dumpers that they got. They got the end dumpers, side dump, and the bottom dump ones. They don't show a picture of the bottom dump trailer for some reason, but that's okay. We're just going to cover basically what they're looking at here. Now, all these ownable trailers, just like any of the other trailers, they're customizable. So when you go and purchase one, you could, set it to whatever color configuration you want and how the lights are set up and, mud flaps, all that good noise. But anyhow, they did make it in two different lengths, 30 and 36 foot, and two or three axle configurations, just like the other trailers. The side dumpers are available as a B double, and then turnpike and single trailer, and then all the other ones are just single trailer. But yeah, I think this is a good little addition, especially for those guys who actually drive out there that do a lot of construction and stuff like that that pull these type of trailers. It's nice that they added this so they can actually do what they actually like doing in real life. There's a picture of the B doubles there. And then interior cabin sound update. Now this one's a little unique, so I'm going to go ahead and read this off for you. It says, in this update, we have also implemented a new sound effect which simulates sound attenuation from surrounding environment noises as well as the sound of the truck engines and wheels. So it says, since each truck has a different sound insulation, now keep note of that, it's each truck that has a different sound insulation. Excuse me. Our sound team has simulated this with the use of sound equalization and reverb effects. So now each truck, I guess type of truck, like Internationals and Freightliners, Max, and all that, they have different insulation in them. So not all the trucks should have the same interior sounds, which makes sense. So they, tried to make each truck now have its own unique kind of interior environmental sounds, which is pretty cool. So it says, put simply, interior truck cab sounds have been updated to better simulate how engine, wheel, and other exterior sounds are dampened when driving from a first-person view. Well, okay, so this is just the first iteration of the update. As in the future, we plan to bring more accurate attenuation simulation by the size of the truck cab. So if you have a sleeper, for instance, it's going to change the sounds, which also makes sense. This update has been applied to all trucks in both American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator. There you go. So that's a neat little thing. So not all the trucks are going to sound the same. They're not just going to have a default, sound on the interior, which is pretty cool. They're all going to have their own uh, adjustments, to their interior sounds, which is neat. Now, the other thing that I think is also pretty cool that they did is the fonts. So, like on road signs and any type of signage, basically, that's on the maps, they changed them. So, as you see all these examples here in different uh, font types, this is the old way, this is the new way. This is the old way, this is the new way. And for each of these types of fonts, they're showing you the example from old to new. So that's pretty cool. So instead of being slightly blurry, it is now a lot sharper, almost brighter. So it stands out a bit more, so you can actually read this stuff as you're driving down the road, which is pretty cool. And they give a couple examples, like in the menu and then in the game itself. So the menu, really, where in the menu it kind of makes a difference is the small fonts, like at the top here. I'll kind of show you an iteration here. We'll click on both of those. That up. Wrong one. There we go. Okay, so this is old. You see at the top how this Says the game is using the open beta client, blah blah blah, World of Trucks login, all that stuff. It's kind of blurry, and then you switch it over. There's a bell, right? Okay, so we got that. There we go. That. All right, so old, slightly blurry, a little bit smaller here. They've kind of increased the size of them even a little bit. It kind of fills in more of the space provided, which is nice. So in this field here, they're a little bit bigger. You can see the size change on these. So there you go. Nice and clear, a bit blurry, not too bad though. I mean, you still read it, but it's much better here. So they made a big change on the fonts, which is really cool. I do like the fact that they did that. So, because I'm a sign reader when I'm driving down the road, I like to, read signs and stuff. So basically, that's it as far as the update that they did yesterday. So next that they had on here was Texas. So this is a map that they plan on bringing out hopefully before the end of the year. That would be fantabulous. So what they're really highlighting here is the offshore shipyard, as you can see, and basically Texas, as I mentioned, it's a huge state. It's the largest state in the lower 48. So the offshore shipyard industry, which is going to involve some of the biggest industrial complexes. So they're making this offshore shipyard huge. It says, let's take a look at why you should really be excited about this great addition. The offshore service near Corpus Christi has completed some of the biggest projects in the world. Its specializations include the design and deconstruction of offshore oil rigs. So there may be some new shipping loads added as well. I mean, some heavy equipment loads, I would imagine. So, oil rigs are not small, so there's a lot of components to an oil rig. Most of it, which is constructed usually in like a dam lock, or not dam lock, but a shipping lock, so they can haul it out right offshore. But the components that make all that stuff, has to come in through either rail or by truck. So probably going to be some new shippable equipment that they might add. So that's something to look forward to. It says working with shipwrecks and construction of other subsea and offshore structures. So that's pretty cool. So I mean, there's a number of different things that you can be delivering that they could possibly add to the shipping lanes, which is really cool. I do like the idea that they're doing that. It says additionally, this facility features some of the largest cranes ever built. As you can see in the background, there's some there, some gantries. Let's see what else can we see back there. Just yeah, just a lot of cranes and gantries. It looks like warehousing areas. I'm wondering if this stuff, like if you own your own trailer, like some of the loads you take, if they're actually going to show the animations of being loaded and unloaded. I think that would be a great addition. But it says here, located in Brownsville, the other facility presents the foremost offshore shipyard in the Gulf of Mexico, and his experienced workforce is focused more on the oil rigs. Okay, so that's going to be in Brownsville with the up-to-date technological innovation. Players who will find themselves inside this area will definitely have a huge story to tell. Well, that's cool. There you go. You see a crane structure right here that's looks like it needs to be assembled. Looks like just some steel components there, some trains in action. I'm having difficulty talking today. Some more gantries, warehousing. There's a good shot of the gantries there. Some cranes being assembled, so that's pretty cool. Heavy equipment. A nice little interior view of the gantries outside. I do like the fact that they added stuff that you would just never see. That just a little details it. as you're passing by, you just wouldn't think about would be there, but they are like a toolbox, some, you know, looks like high pressure gas cylinders there, a couple little things on the tables and stuff that you just wouldn't expect would be there because, who's going to see it, but it's there. So that's pretty cool. So stuff up and coming yet, guys. So yeah, I hope you're excited. I am. Can't wait until Texas comes out. I'd love to get some loads going out there. This looks like a cool area though. Looks like it's gonna be pretty darn big. So hopefully, like I said, that'll be out before the end of the year. So if you guys like this, go ahead and let me know what you're most excited about, and then if you like the video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. It doesn't cost a penny, so go ahead and do that. Doesn't take but a second. Just smack that button. So hopefully we see you guys soon. You have a great weekend. I am going to post another video. I'm not sure which one yet, but I'm going to do one. So we'll see you guys around. Come visit me, and I'll see you guys later. All right. You have a good one.